Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing GRUUL Oil Aggro in Ranked Phyrexia Standard. This deck got some sweet upgrades in the form of the Evolving Adaptive. In any deck where you just want to be slamming creatures, growing them every turn, and swinging for the fences, Adaptive is great. Comes in as a 1-mana 1/1 and grows every time you play a bigger creature. That plus Kumano gives you some excellent 1-drops and also gives you a lot of counters in the deck. Pairs really well with at least one copy of Kodama, being able to give all your modified creatures, including things modified with oil counters, access to trample, and simultaneously ramping you and thinning your deck of land. That's great. We have access to a couple other cards that I think are solid, but I wouldn't burn your wild cards on unless you really love them. We do have the Bloated Contaminator, a 3-mana 4/4. If Lightning Strike was your worst enemy in this format, I think a 4/4 would be solid. Same with the Miglos Maze Crusher. Got some sweet effects on it. It does come in with a 4/4 body, and if you play a Monumental Facade or two, you can run some oil counters around between the Crusher and Adaptive and do some pretty fun things. So this deck, sometimes you'll go 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, curve out, go face, and win. And we got a lot of great games showcasing that today. But let me tell you, to be honest with you, this is going to be a tough format for creature-based aggro decks because there are some new cards that just completely brickwall this. Let's talk about them. Glissa Sunslayer, a 3-mana 3/3 first strike Death Toucher. If you do not have Kami's Flare or Lightning Strike or some kind of equivalent the turn this card comes down, you just lose the game. Because first strike Death Touch is, it just stops you in your tracks, right? The only chance is if you happen to have a really powerful start and they're a little bit slow, maybe you can still slam attack all into the first strike Death Toucher, sneak in some damage, maybe next turn, similar thing, sneak through the win. But man, if you stumble at all against this card, the game's over. And it's on turn 3 too, so that's brutal. And then there's now also Phyrexian Vindicator, 4-mana 5/5. I showcased this a couple days ago on my mono white aggro deck. This completely shuts this deck down. And Phyrexian Obliterator also completely shuts this deck down. At least with Shouldered, it was a 4/5. So, you know, some games you can make your Firebrand pretty big, put some counters off of it via the Simian or via Kumano and Raiju and try to get that up to 5 power, make Shoulder so it can't block and still swing in for lethal. But these are 5/5s. So this is tough. And plus, sometimes you just lose to depopulate. I mean, man, like this is going to be tough for GRUUL. One thing you can do to combat this is you can play Bloody Betrayal. I saw that once today. I thought it was very cute, caught me off guard, and really effective against these creatures because you're not dealing damage to them. Basically, 3 mana, take control of it, and swing really hard. But that's not really what you want to be doing in GRUUL, right? You want to be building these big creatures, and your deck really relies on consistent creatures to take full benefit of the Kumano, power up the Adaptive, power up the Beast Caller, you know, put the counters on things via the Raiju, so you don't want to be playing that many non-creatures anyway. So it's going to be tough for creature-based aggro decks, and quite honestly, you're probably going to be, we'd rather just burn. If you're going to be running into these things that you just cannot get through, you're probably better off just playing mono red burn. So it's tough. I got some great games for you today, but man, I wouldn't burn your wild cards on these guys yet because this is going to be a different format for aggro decks. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the draw, we can keep this. I mean, we need some red. Actually, we just need any third land drop, and we could be okay, so I'm down. All right, tap land by the opponent. No red for us yet. We're third land drop. Get the Adaptive down. All right, what you got, Boros? Boros do nothing. So likely see removal here. In that case, I think we can still play out the 2/2 first. Like, I think if we attack first, we probably get in 1 point of damage. And they still wait to kill the Beast Caller. Whereas if we do it in this order, I think we get in 2 points of damage and they still kill the Beast Caller, but we'll see. Swing for 2. Okay. Play with fire on the Adaptive. Keep the Beast Caller around, that's okay. And we have to hit that third land drop or we're going to be incredibly sad here. Waiting announcement, alright. Come on. Yes! Alright. Never didn't have it. Okay. Whew. Kodama's interesting. It's actually pretty good here. Get that ramp going. Double spell next turn. I think I'm into it. I feel like it's not often that Kodama is the optimal 3-drop, but I think it's really good in this scenario. Fix our mana, get that red going. It's going to be good. Okay. Take the mountain. Now we can go Kumano plus someone else here, maybe the Stormseeker. Mondrak, Glory, and Dominus, a 4/4. They make twice as many tokens. Okay. Yeah, I think we're actually going to run out this first Raiju here. I think we do want to get rid of Mondrak while we can. And see if they're willing to give the trade. I think I want to keep Kodama, though. I do like the potential to keep Trample around on all our stuff. Opponent takes 8. That's not bad. Okay. I guess we just need red here, mostly. I think we're good on green for the most part. So we'll get both these guys. Double mountain. Okay, plenty of mana for next turn. Fable, okay. You're gonna flip the wedding announcement here. Have a ton of blockers. Okay. Is double Raiju enough? So we could go Raiju plus Firebrand. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna send the Beast Caller in there because it has trample. And we might send the first Raiju in as well. Here comes Miglos. Okay, let's get the first Raiju in there. Try to get some pings off. It's not an amazing trade by any means. Put the counter on the Stormseeker. Okay, we all have trample, so let's see if they triple block. We can put more counters somewhere else, and next turn, Raiju again. Okay, triple block there. Double block there. 1 point of damage goes through if they block just like that. That's a big deal. That drops them to 4. Okay. Sure. This is good. Oh, they upbraid the Kodama. Too bad. We lose the trample. Still, they're down to 5. Put the counters, I think we'll put the counters here because we might want, I think we want to keep the Miglos around, potentially pick off Wedding Festivity, make everyone smaller. Okay, another Fable. They attack to get the treasure. That's not good. I think we can take the block, though. 4 damage. No, it's not worth it. We're trying to win this turn. Let's not put anyone within range of a removal spell. So eat 3. Doesn't matter. Alright, they got something with that last card. This gives counters, though. Okay, let's try it. I mean, they've got sticks, so they have something here. So it's not going to play out how we think it is. But if we can attack all here, then get a good chunk of damage. Give you haste. Okay. Swing here. Let's put it on the Beast Caller, I think. They dropped to 2. We have 1 Kumano in hand. Okay, they put an indestructible counter on it. Fine. Sure. That's good for us. Okay, they eat the Beast Caller. We get the counter somewhere else. Trade there. Then they're just chumping the last 2. Okay, this is pretty good. I mean, we can give the Maze Crusher Menace next turn. Okay. I think if they don't have the Sweeper, we're going to be real close this coming turn. Again, we want to keep the Maze Crusher around. The Stormseeker's already so big. But we don't need any more damage. So we'll just put it here, I think. Yep. Okay. I mean, they need these last 2 cards to be pretty good. They got to draw a discard off. Maze Crusher can have Menace. Stormseeker can give the next thing haste. We have 1 damage off the Kumano. Bin the Hive. Yeah, that's not going to be helpful here. They scoop! Oh, what a game. Whoo, close one for sure. Their deck was sweet. I will absolutely be trying that out. I mean, the explosive power to get the double Wedding Announcement tokens and the Fable tokens, that was awesome. So, whew, close one. Okay, we can keep this. Looks like we're going Kumano into Adaptive here. We don't necessarily have the 2-drop to pair with the Adaptive anyway. Down to 19. Okay, opponent tap line. All right, we have the 2-drop anyway. Firebird is very strong with the +1 counter. So I think we're actually going to do that over the Adaptive, oddly enough. It just means that when they play out their Blood Tithe Harvester next turn, I can't block. Do nothing. All right, so they probably have removal here. I think we're just being mana efficient. I think we get the Stormseeker down. They probably pick off the Firebrand here with a Go for the Throat or something like that. Okay, cut down the Stormseeker. Let's see if they have backup cut down. Looks like they might pick off the Kumano. Nope, they eat it all, drop the 13. Okay, doing our best here. We're off to a decent start at least. After combat, they cut down the other one. That doesn't make sense, right? I'm not really sure why they did it that way. We'd already tapped out, right? Liliana, sack a creature, lose the Firebrand. You can play with fire the Liliana. Okay.
One of your friends has to leave.
I guess we go Simeon play with fire. I think we just take out the Liliana.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Double adaptive. Swing here first. Okay. They eat the damage. Unfortunately, the adaptives don't grow each other. Unleash the Inferno on the adaptive. Very expensive removal spell for a one drop. They also get to hit the Simeon, though. Oh! Brutal. At least we can play the Simeon back next turn with haste and grow the adaptive, but that is a rough spell to hit there. Tyvar comes down. They can mill and try to get back. No creatures yet. Okay, they're just plus. That's a good draw. I think we get you down as a more permanent threat. Grow the adaptive. Looks like they have stick here for something. Attempt to put it here, but we'll see what happens. Base is the place. Ignoring Tyvar. They didn't choose to mill to look for a blocker last turn. When it drops to 3, we're within striking distance. Okay. Can they make the comeback? Totally possible. They minus. They're hoping to hit something. They hit a Harvester. Okay. Make a blood token. Could use it immediately to pick off the adaptive. They can activate abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures had haste. Yep, adaptive goes down. We're left with a Stormseeker and a Simeon. And they play out backup. Get the Harvester back again. Make a blocker. Technically, we still have lethal presented, though. So they need something else. Okay, this last card's got to do something. Because Stormseeker makes a 3-3. Simeon hits as a 3-3. Alright, they eat that one. We still attack for 3 here. The last card's got to be removal, and it can't be go for the throat either. More land ain't it. Okay, here we come. See what you got. Cut down does it right now before the counters hit. Bosiju! Okay. Sure, take the action. Thin our deck. Red's fine. I mean, we can still try to burn them from here. They are down to 2. No point in playing out the last land right now. I guess they could plus a Liliana, so maybe we might as well. Okay. 20 to 2. 0 cards in hand. They need a Shelly to gain life. Otherwise, we can just keep drawing until we burn them to 0. Okay. Blood token draw. Oh, man. Damn. Should we just scoop here? Yeah, we can't win from this position, right? They cycle the blood token, go up 2. Draw go up to 6, and then we can no longer burn them out. So, damn. Close, but, oh, man. Tough day. On the play with an adaptive. Looks okay to me. Hanshin mulls to 5. We get our fast land down and adaptive on the play. Okay, Simic. Nice. Don't see that. Okay, here comes the Rot Priest. Alright, makes sense. Have to kill that immediately. No questions. They don't really have big creatures, so I'm down to just Kami's Flare this thing now. It's nice being on the play. Means they can't hold open protection. But since they mulligan, they probably have to take a really aggressive play pattern. They might not be able to afford to wait till turn 2 to play the Rot Priest and then hold protection. They have the backup Rot Priest, though. And 1 blue open. So I'm not sure we go for, not sure we go for the play with fire. I think we just try to hit him as hard as we can. Grow the adaptive. Haste on the Stormseeker. Hit him for 5. I bet they don't block. Unless they can pump the Rot Priest up with, like, Shore Up or something. They trade. No, they gotta protect it. Yep, slip out the back. Okay. Up to 2 poison counters. Opponent drops to 13. March. Get another Rot Priest. Exile a Safekeeping. 1 card left in hand. Yep, double Rot Priest. Can they beat us here? Totally possible. Swing for 2, okay. Up to 4. They're looking to win next turn, basically. We don't have the land. They have 1 man open. We could try to target one of the Rot Priests. We have 9 damage this turn. I think we actually have to target the Rot Priest. Do we give him the chance to use green? I think we have to try here. We don't have to do it before combat, though. Okay. I think we're swinging with both. So they get one of these Rot Priests for free. Try this out. Okay, looks like no stick. So we get the double poison counters. Go up to 6. They are down to 7 here. That's all we got. So they get 1 off the Rot Priest. That brings up to 7. But then they need too many spells to get all the way to 10. Ivy does not do it alone. Okay, up to 7 poison. We hit the next land to Raiju. It's a lot of damage. I think we're going for it here. Okay. Sure, haste can go here. That's fine. Swing all, put the counter on the Stormseeker, get as many triggers as possible. So they had to mold a 5, but if they hadn't had to mold a 5, probably would have lost that game. I mean, this deck's very powerful. On the draw. Decent hand, though. Good curve. Mana works out. We got stuff to do. All right, mono red. Mono red on the play. Okay. Well, here comes the pack leader. Turn 2, Facade Beast Caller. Turn 3, maybe Stormseeker, but we want to play defensively if we can. Okay, what's their 2-drop? Swift Spear comes in as a 2/3, no good blocks. Phoenix Chick as well. Okay, here comes the damage. 3 to the face, nothing we can do. Down to 16. More land for us, that's okay here. Don't need the Facade right now. I think we're just dropping the Beast Caller. Is there any chance we actually block with a pack leader? It's low, right? But it might be better than attacking here. We can trade it off with the Kumano. It's good. You know, decent chance they play with Fire or Lightning Strike, but I think on the off chance they don't have it all, I think it is worth hanging back. Somehow we need to stabilize and not be dropped low enough to be in burn range. Which is a lot to ask for, but we'll try. Okay, so easy trade with the Kumano for sure. The rest of it would just eat a ton of damage, but... Down to 10. Okay. It's probably just the Stormseeker here. The Iconoclast actually trades better with the Swift Spear. But I think we just go for mana efficiency, because we can double spell next turn anyway. And we're sadly holding everyone back. They could play a Squee, right? Like, I just think we have to stay back here. Take 2 per turn off the Chick, which is brutal. So, it's tough. Flame Breather, interesting. It's a lot of damage if they have more spells. Just you. Okay. 4 turns to go. Okay. Opponent thinks for a really long time. I'll edit that out. So they have to play with fire here. Doesn't really change what we do too much. It's going to happen either way. The thing is, we do have to attack, because we will just lose to the Chick at some point. So someone has got to get in this turn. Firebrand's pretty good at attacking. So I think you get in there. And I think the Beast Caller does as well. Everyone else just chumps as needed. Swift Spear's a pain in the ass, but we'll just throw away the Iconoclast if we have to. I think we do it like this. I think we want the Flame Breather to die. So let's see if they're willing to block with the Flame Breather, because that gives them good game. All right, so they have lethal. So go play with fire face for 2. For 3, rather. Oh, they didn't do it. But I think they have game anyway. Backup Flame Breather, play with fire to the face. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some combination of that. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, mono red on the play is going to be tough to beat in any combination. And they swing with the Chick for the last 2 points of damage, so... Whatever, dude. Whatever. We'll get him next time. On the draw, otherwise solid hand. Planes on 1, do nothing. Okay, get a fast land down, and we'll try the adaptive here on 1. Tap land by the opponent. Let's see if they immediately, yep, lay down arms. Okay. Goodbye, friend. Get the next fast land down and Firebrand on 2. Okay, another tap land. That's a decent draw in general. We'll attack here first and then play the Contaminator after combat. And we could get the Thrawn portal down. I think that's fine, because life total is not our issue. And in general, we're bottlenecked on red, so we'll try this. Play out the Contaminator. Okay, resolves. No removal spell. Turn 4, depopulate. No multicolored creatures. Okay. Could Raiju here. Could also get the Simian down. Getting the Raiju down does grow it out of some red removal spells, which I kind of like. So does just playing it next turn. Kumano's nice for Planeswalkers, so let's try the Raiju here. If they Wandering Emperor and minus, then Kumano's a nice clean answer to that anyway. Down to 13. Rough start for us off the depopulate, though. 5th land. Fable. Okay, that's not crazy. Kodama. That's not bad at all. Gives us trample. Okay, I think we play out the Kodama here then. Swing here. Counter there. Ping the opponent. Okay. Thin the deck a little bit of land. We can take more red in general. Play out the Kumano. Ping for 1 more. Get a big Simian next turn, though it won't have haste. Opponent gets a nice draw, discard. Only discards 1. They like the rest of the hand. Let's see if we see another sweeper. Attack first, almost certainly into the sweeper. We could block, but there's basically no reason to because we don't care about our own life total. So they'll probably farewell or depopulate here. But I don't care about 2 damage. Chaotic Transform. Well, they don't pick the creature, though, so we're not punished for that. Okay. Leyline Binding for an enchantment and a land. Interesting. Not as devastating as that could have been. They remove the trample. Okay. They scoop. Whew. I do not think we deserve that one, but managed to sneak out a W. I wonder what... I guess the last creature must have been in hand, maybe. I don't know. On the play. Let's go. No 1-drop, but that's okay. Moko Moko mulls to 6. Get that mountain down. Okay, mono red yet again. Kumano to the face. I think we try the Beast Caller here. If it does survive, gives us a chance to get it out of range. And if it dies, so be it. We have lots of other good follow-ups. Okay, Swift Spear. Let's see if they have to play with fire as well. They do. Okay. Beast Caller goes down. Swing for 3. Yep. Down to 16. I think we give them the 4/4 treatment. At least brickball them for a turn. If they want to throw the Swift Spear in there, maybe they trade 2 resources for 1, but if we can slow them down at all, I think it's good. Whoa! Okay. Alright. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. Gains haste. Oh my gosh. They proliferate. We're down to 7. Oh, that was gross. Alright. Well, I think we're just being man efficient here. Dropping the Stormseeker. Whew, that was brutal. Let's see if they can close it out. I think we're going no attacks here. Right? They can shove through someone. Can we win if we just hold back, though? I think we're holding back. That was absolutely brutal. Bloody betrayal. I mean, that's not going to work out every time for them, but when it does, whew, and it's a common, too. Ooh. Mishra's Domination. Oh, my God. We're getting rocked by whatever this deck is doing. Yeah, we just don't have to answer that. Ooh. Down to 4. Okay, yeah, we basically just lose here. Oh, man. So sad. Okay. Sure. I mean, we have to just hope they don't have it all here. Which, of course, they do. Let's put it here. Let's send the 4/4 in there. Try to proliferate. Because we have to win next turn somehow, which is almost impossible. Yep, submit. Ronin, just dead. Just absolutely dead. Oh my God. This card. Oh, that was such a big swing for them. I mean, they might have won anyway. Whew. Mono red. Damn, that heat, though. On the play with good mana, adaptive into Beastcaller. Paladin, let's see if they can heal up from this damage. Paladin would be a good deck. Take us out of burn range, some big beefy creatures to block. That would give us some trouble. We can play the portal on 3, I think. Save a little bit of damage here. Throw the adaptive. Only reason to play the portal now is if we're afraid of drawing the second copy of the portal next turn, which we couldn't play untapped on 4. Okay, could be soldiers, you know, still don't know yet. I think we need more red here in general in case you want to double spell with Kumano one of these turns. And, yeah, we'll just get the Simeon, the Stormseeker down this turn. Okay, counter spell. Perhaps Azorius Poison. Swing for 5. It's a little bit slow against us. Let's see if they turn 3 Jace. Spiritual Augury now, very slow. Opponent must be stuck on land here. That hurts. That's a tough start for them then. They do hit the land drop though. Okay, Esper it is. I think we'll continue to hit here with as much haste as we can. Grow the Beastcaller again. Grow the adaptive. Okay. Haste here is a lot of damage. If we can keep any of the creatures after a turn 4 sweeper, we do get 2 damage off the Kami's Flare and 1 from the Kumano, so could be lethal alone there. Scoop. Yeah, pretty slow start for them. The Augury on turn 2 was rough. They didn't hit that third land drop on time, I think. I think with as many 1-drops as we have, we mull this. 4 lands is not where we want to be. Okay, this is much better. We'll keep this. We want to go adaptive into Firebrand, so I think we'll put back the Kumano here. Start on a fast land, get the adaptive down. Mull to 6 up against Ant. Mono white, okay. Get the forest down, get the Firebrand online, grow the adaptive a little bit. Up to a 2-2, no stick by the opponent, swing for 2. Okay, we're on the move, still hitting 4 land drops early. Let's hope we don't flood out too badly. Mono white companion, cannot block versus the Firebrand. We'll get to jam through some more damage here. Guess we'll play out the tap land here, or the fast land rather. In general, need more red. We have plenty of red in hand. Either's probably fine here. Get the Simeon going. I think we're jamming through as much damage as possible. I think we'll put it on the Firebrand so it doesn't die to a subsequent 1-1. I think a wedding announcement here, and they can block with either companion or the 1-1 token that makes the Firebrand worse. So let's try to make him a little bit bigger here. Restoration of Maganjo, very slow. We have a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. If we top deck the Raiju, we're in an amazing spot. Oh, never didn't have it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll play this out. We're fine on damage. That could be game by itself. Whew! Mull to 5. Let's go. Swing. Scoop. Sometimes it works out, man. Not every time, but sometimes. All right, I think we'll call it there, folks. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like, subscribe, and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.